living alone for the first time, school won't teach you about adulting, like how to set up utilities, how to read a lease, cook cheap meals, even how to get to know your neighbors, even if you don't want to. If you're moving out or just starting out on adult life, this is your survival guide, so stick with me. Living alone sounds so exciting. It's really so exciting until your sink clogs and your fridge is empty and you're hangry and, well, the landlord just raised your rent and now you have to decide if you're going to put gas in your car or eat. Well, adulting just isn't easy. Setting up utilities can be very overwhelming. You may need to set up electric, gas, internet, water, or even trash pickup. When it comes to any of these utilities, unfortunately, the only utility you have a say over, like price-wise, is your internet or cable. You want to find the best rate and best package that suits you. You may not need all the gigs in the world, giggity, but usually they have a built-in rate. It's important to consider your internet providers and how much bandwidth and the speed that you may need is very important. Definitely shop around and look for the best rates. And be sure that you're not locked into anything long term. Don't do that. Now, when it comes to reading a lease, it can be also very overwhelming. Looking over 10 plus pages of legal jargon, let's be real. If we could just scroll past the application and just hit submit and sign, we would. Just like we do on our phones. But the most important things you want to look for is your rent amount, the due date, and restrictions on visitors and parking. Now, also when it comes to a security deposit. Now, a security deposit, usually a landlord would give that back to you, pending that the apartment looks just in the condition that he gave it to you in. And I will say, when it comes to parking, if you have to park off street, keep in mind, especially for folks in the Northeast, we have a lot of snow. Parking can sometimes be a pain in the ass. Keep all those things in mind. Now, if you're hangry and you're kind of surviving on the ramen, you don't have to eat ramen all the time. With YouTube, it has become so easy to find channels that let you budget, shop, and meal prep, sometimes with only spending $5 a day. Lastly, knowing your neighbors is very, very important, even if you don't want to. If some of you are like me, you may be an introvert and try to avoid people at all costs, but knowing your neighbors can help you in a pinch. It's also very important to be aware of your surroundings. When you move into a new neighborhood or move into a new apartment building, you want to know who you live in next to. Say you're out of town and you're expecting a package. Wouldn't it be nice to know Barbara next door to grab your package? Oh, came out wrong. Let me just